Tim, I'm excited right now because this dude, Charles Bassey, is a force in college basketball. And I know you love him too, but I think I'm a little more excited because we're highlighting somebody from a mid-major. Yes, yes, they're getting love. But Tim, what is it about Charles Bassey that gives you not only the eyes emoji, but the drool emoji too?
I've covered his games for 3 years. Now, last year's years were cut short because of a broken leg. I've really watched an acceleration in his agility. It was a little more like Lurch from the Adams Family freshman year. Like it wasn't as fluid, and now the motions are fluid. This is one of the best athletes in college basketball, Tavion Kinsey, and you're gonna go challenge Charles Bassey at the rim? No, no, no.
I'm going with Liam Neeson off of Taken. Like when the guy tells him on the phone, "Good luck." That's what Charles Bassey told the dude that tried to dunk on him. Like, "Good luck. You can try, but you're not going to succeed." Tim, we saw him be a rim protector, and there's another block where he blocks with force. But have you seen a rim protector like Charles Bassey? Probably since Anthony Davis, there hasn't been many out there that are as athletic, but also their timing is point on where they can get blocks like this to start breaks.
Yeah, I mean, he's old school as far as blocking shots. More importantly, blocking shots and notoriously keeping them in bounds. I think Western Kentucky is a dangerous offensive team, but when they're able to get out in transition, he moves his feet extremely well. And when you project at the next level, I know I made the joke about him being a little bit like Lurch from the Adams Family. It wasn't really smooth all the time. And now blocking shots, running the floor, and now stepping out. He's buried a handful of threes this year. Like, it's all starting to evolve. The smartest thing he did was stay in school and easily could have made the jump from Rick Stansbury in Western Kentucky to maybe, kick around and maybe been the 15th man. I think he could be an impact player at the NBA level. I have him projected right now as a late first round pick, and you see the athleticism. I think he's got a lot of Clint Capella in his game, and Clint has made a lot of money at the next level.
Yeah, I love that comparison, Tim, because Clint Capella is a guy that, again, is bouncy and knows angles on the floor. And that's where you see Charles Bassey on this play. He knows his positioning on the floor. And once he catches, turns right around. And then that's where that athleticism comes into play with that two-handed dunk. But this is what I like to call a Debo play. If you remember the movie Friday with Debo, right? That's my bike, punk. That's what basically Bassey tells the defender. So give me the strong arm emoji because Bassey, again, wards him off. But when that ball's in flight, Tim, he separates from that defender. And again, knowing the angles in his positioning on the court, once he turns, he's right at the rim. And that's a monster dunk.
Yeah, he does a great job of kind of anticipating on that play where the ball was going to be. And then you ever see the Dennis Rodman gif where he goes ping, pow, poo, like where the ball's coming off? He does that from a rebounding perspective. And then, like, that's what he's always watching. When I watch him play, I've been most impressed by him. There's a physicality to him as well. It's not just all about athleticism. He don't mind getting in there, like ruffling some feathers, like throwing his weight around. So if I had to kind of put an emoji over him, I would have the emoji with the hearts over the eyes because keeps getting better, wants to get better. And when I talked to him this year, he compared his game to the late, great Len Bias out of Maryland. He says he's trying to pattern himself after Len, which was interesting because I think Len was a little bit more of a perimeter player. And I think that's a part of Bassey's game that he's really improved upon, Cam.
Yeah, and that also lets me know that he wants to work on his perimeter game if he compares himself to Len Bias. But when you see plays like this where he outworks 95% of the Louisville Cardinals, you think of Ben Wallace, Kenneth Faried, you mentioned Clint Capella. Like, all of those guys have made themselves a lot of money in the NBA. And Charles Bassey, if he keeps that motor about himself, he will definitely do that. So Western Kentucky, they make it to the tournament. Can Charles Bassey be a guy that leads them to maybe an Elite Eight or a Final Four?
I think they could beat anybody in college basketball, not named Gonzaga or Baylor. Let's not forget, Western Kentucky went to Alabama and knocked off the best team, some would say, in the SEC. And what did Bassey do in that game? 27 points, 12 rebounds. The Hilltoppers and that big, weird red blob mascot, nobody wants to see them in March.
We appreciate everyone for joining us on this episode of Tape Don't Lie. For Tim Doyle, I'm Cam Smith. Thank you for always rocking with us.